So hello everyone, welcome to TriRed's Pack 365. So in this pack, we are going to start our Python from basic to advanced level. So for in this session, we are just give a formal introduction to Python. Then we are going to see how to install the Python, and we should know the history of the Python. Then there are some features regarding Python. Okay, so in this session, these are the concept we are going to cover. So first, what is the history of the Python? Then Python was introduced by Python was introduced by Gario Van Rossum, Gario Van Rossum in the year of 1991 in the month of February in the day 20. So in this year he was released the Python fast version as 0.1.0. So 20. So the fast Python version are 0.1.0. Then now we are going to use the Python third version. So the third version of Python was released on 2008 in the month of December. Okay, in the month of December, the third version was released, and the second version was released on 2000 on the month of October. So this is our history of this Python. Now, guys, whenever we are going to start take any programming language, first we should know how to install that programming language. Then we can run that particular thing. So to install Python, first we need to open our browser. Then we need to type python.org. So this is the official version of Python. So after I hit click on that, now it will showing me that to download. Okay, means now I am going to click on the download menu. After I hit click on the download menu, now it is showing me Python 3.13.4. So this is the Python version. Okay, after I hit click on that, okay, so one Python installer, or we can say .exe file will be downloaded. The .exe file will be downloaded. So after it downloaded, just double click on that, so it will be start downloading. Okay, now make sure that whenever you are going to download for first time, it will be showing a different interface for you, because I have already there, so I don't want to do that. So I just want to install or modify, but as of now I don't do that, so I just cancel that. But in case of you are not even start that particular downloaded, just click on that next and add that path. Okay, after you hit click on that install, it start installing in your system. Okay, so guys, we know that whenever we are installing that Python, now we need to check that is my Python is successfully installed or not. Or we can say that we are just cross check it. Okay, so to confirm that particular thing in our Python, command prompt will be there, or we can say that if you are using terminal, means if you are using the OS or Linux operating system, there it will call as terminal. So now, as of now I just use command prompt, so here I just come and I need to check that by the help of this command python version double dash version. Okay, after I hit click on that, now it's showing that Python 3.12.5. So this is my Python version that is installed in my system. Guys, after we download it, means if you are going to write something, means you need a paper, guys. Means you have already a thought in your mind, but you need a paper. Just like that, if you are going to write Python code only, then we need a editor. So for the editor, there are different type of editor that are available in market, but in this pack 365 we are going to use VS Code. Okay, Visual Studio Code. After you come to this search bar, Now you just hit click on that VS Code downloaded. After you hit click on that, now it's showing a menu called Download Visual Studio Code for Mac, Linux, and Windows. After I hit click on that, now it will be showing for different type of OS. So as of now, I am using Windows. So I just hit click on this window. After I clicking on that, it now start downloading. After it downloading, it give me a VS Code file. So just double click on that. Okay. After I double click on that, now for in my case, I have already installed. Okay. So in your case, if you are not installing, it will I'll give you that clarification how to do that. Okay. After you hit click on that, now you are going to see I accept the agreement or I don't accept the agreement. Okay. In this case, I need to accept that particular thing. Then if you want to guys create this desktop icon, you need to click on that or you can on click also. So in my case, so I just want to install that particular thing. So it might taking time, depends upon your system configuration. So after it downloaded, now we are going to see how to run our Python code. Okay, so before we are going to see, okay, so to we are just give a simply code how to run. Okay, so then we can get a clear picture of that. Okay, so before we are going to start that particular coding, now I want to give you that features. In that feature, we are going to use that VS Code. Okay, guys, now we are going to start the different type of features that are available in Python. Guys, just see the VS Code will be opening. Okay, so guys, in this case, if you I am using, that's why it's showing a different interface for me. If you are not creating any file, it's showing like this. Okay, now if you are going to create a file, you just need to click Control N, it will be create a file, or you can come your file, and if you are seeing that option, that it will be showing a new file. After that, you need to save that particular file. So I'll use the Control S. So in this case, I just want to give a file name called test1.py. Means py is the extension for my Python. So after I hit click on that, now it's going to show. So guys, now we are going to see each and every features for this. Okay, so the Python features. So there are different type of features are there. So Python features. So the first features, we can say that Python is a free or open sources programming language. It means, guys, so I'll type that particular thing. So Python is free to use and open source language. Why? Because it sources the code publicly. Means we don't need to give any amount to get that particular version. Okay, it will be available in market. So you just need to get that particular from this online. Okay, but you make sure that you know how to use that particular thing. Then the second point, it is easy for code. Okay, easy to code. Okay, how we can say that easy to code, guys? If you are taking any two programming language, then we can say that how it is easy to code, and for the simplicity of this syntax. So simplicity of the syntax. So now we are going to compare with Java and Python. Okay, so guys, if I am going to run a Python code, means I want to print hello world. Okay, in Python, guys, I just want to print function and hello world. Okay, guys, just see. But in case of my Java, I need to write public class. Then I need to give a class name. Then here, public static void main string args. Then I need to give that curly braces. Then here again I need to print that system.out.println. Now I need to pass hello world. Guys, just see, as compared to our Python, it taking extra 2 lines. So that's why we can say that Python is easy to code and it is a beginner friendly due to their simplicity of Python code. Okay, guys. So our next point, we can say that Python is a Python is an interpreted programming language. Guys, how the interpreted will going to work? And guys, interpreted and scripting programming language. So to how to justify, we are going to see through an example. So I'll create a one image for you. So guys, why I am saying that this is a interpreted programming and scripting programming language. So before we are going to learn that particular, we are going to saw the history of our language as compared to our Python or any programming language. So mainly in software, languages are divided into two types, or we can say that what is the use of the language? Language is used for to communication. Means we need to communicate with the system. Okay, guys. So the languages are classified into two types. One is low-level language, and another one is high-level language. So high-level languages are understood by humans. Okay, and the low level languages are understood by the system. Okay, so we are the human. So we need to convert our high level language to low level language. So in our case, in our system, we have two translator will be there. Okay, means we need to convert it. Then one is compiler and another one is interpreter. Okay, so based on this translator, we are using high level programming language. We are converted means we have programming language and we have a scripting language. So if you are going to taking a programming Java programming language, so Java will use this compiler. Okay, so in programming language we'll use this compiler. Okay, so how this compiler will going to work, I just give you that. Means guys, if you are taking 25 lines of code, so guys, it will be converted at a time. Means it will be converted into bytecode because system only understand the bytecode. That's why whatever the code we are going to write in Java, first it going to compile and it will be converted into bytecode. But guys, at a time it going to compile and produce the output. Just guys see, means it will be first entire code is need to compile. Then in case of the Java, it will be use that compiler to process and it will be produce output. Now, as compared to Python, okay, so Python is a scripting language, okay, because if we are using scripting, we are using interpreter. Means line by line code will be get compiled. Means if you are taking one line, first it will going to convert it into bytecode and produce the output. So this is the difference between our interpreted programming language or scripting programming language. Then the next features of Python is a multi-paradigm language. So what is called your multi-paradigm language? We are going to see now. Okay, guys. Multi-paradigm language. Okay, guys. So what is multi-paradigm language means? We can write Python code in different programming style, such as we can say that procedural. Okay, procedural means directly you can create your program and you are going to run this. Okay, then we have a second option called object oriented programming language, or we can say that OOPS. Okay, then we have our functional oriented programming language. So means if we are going to write our code in different way, we can say that it is a multi-paradigm language. Then the next feature, Python is a Python is a high-level programming language. Okay, what is the meaning of this high level programming language, guys? If you are taking a high level programming language, means we are writing our own code. Means in the backend, it will be going to convert it our high level code. Means we are the human, so we don't need to write low level code. Python will be understand that particular things and it will be converted into bytecode. Okay, guys. So the next point is Python is a portable programming language. What is the mean of portable programming language? Means, guys, if I am writing a code in window and I am run this, means I want to run in different computer systems like Windows, Mac, and Linux. So in this case, I don't want to require any extra modification. Means if I'm writing in OS, it will give same output, and in Mac also it gives. Means I don't want to change according to that particular, we can say that, operating system. Then the next feature is Python is a large library support. Okay, so large library support. What is the meaning of this, guys? Python, guys, Python comes under a vast collection of built-in module and package. Okay, so built-in module are collectively stored in the library. So these module provide read-to-use functional for the tasks like file handling, web development, then we are data processing are like. So we can say that Python support large library. Okay, now guys, we are going to see how to run a Python code in our VS Code. So we are going to simple just write a print hello world. Means it's working or not. If we are going to install, now I just want to cross check that particular. So after I hit click on this print function, if I'm going to run in your dedicated terminal, now it gives me that output as hello world. So guys, whenever you are installing the Python, Python will be gives you a one inbuilt ideally. Okay, ideally stands for your integrated development and learning environment. Okay, so ideally, so it stands for integrated development learning environment. Okay, So, so how to do that means whenever you are installing that Python from this browser, it automatically comes under this. Okay, means you don't need to install that ideally separately. Okay, so this ideally we can use in two ways. One is Python shell, okay, and one is Python module. So how to create Python shell and how to create Python module, now we are going to see. So I just need to type here ideally. So this is the short term of integrated development and learning environment. So guys, it's taking time. So just a second, guys. So sorry for the disturbance, guys. Yeah, so I just explaining you that, then we can take that. So guys, in the Python shell, how it going to happen? So Python shell is nothing but it is an interactive console where we can type and execute Python statement at a time. Means we don't need to write that print statement because it's only built for this Python. Okay, guys, just see, guys. I'm creating a variable and assign a value called 10. I don't want to print that particular function. I just type a, now it's give me print. Okay, so this is the Python shell, we can say that. Then we have another option called Python module. Means we need to create separate. So you need to go to this file option. Then you need to create on the file. Means we are creating a Python module. So to save that particular thing, okay, now I just give a in the desktop, I need to save that. So I'll give here sample. Okay, so as compared to our VS Code, or we can say that the editor, we need to specify that which extension we need to give, but in this case you don't need to provide that extension, it's automatically taking. Now if here I just want to create and I want to print that particular a, means first if you are seeing, if I'm writing something, a asterisk will become, so first it means file will be not save. So first we need to save, then you are going to click your run button or F5. Okay, after you hit click on that, it gives you the same output. So this is your helpful for your IDLE cell. So guys, this is all about your Python fast session for package 365. So thanks for watching. Try right.